Researchers here recommend a living wage of around $2,900 per month in order to meet basic needs. They're calling on employers and policymakers to continue working to raise salaries. They say wages under the progressive wage model, which raises pay through upgrading skills and better productivity, fall significantly below that amount. Now, the study by the Kuan School of Public Policy involved around 200 participants who were surveyed on a list of items and services they needed. That included housing and utilities, clothing, transport, education, among others. Findings concluded that a couple with 2 children aged under 19 needs $6,400 a month, while a single parent with 1 child aged under 7 needs at least $3,200. A single elderly person needs $1,400. But 30% of working households are earning less than required. Thus, the call for $2,900 as a living wage. While last year's median work income exceeded this amount by more than half, current progressive wage model wages are 38 to 49% short. For instance, a cleaner can earn as low as $1,400.
Some subsidies are more generous towards people who are in work. So if we make work a strong condition in accessing support, but do not ensure that work pays adequately, then people will find themselves pushed into a corner. I think policymakers are aware, so this is a good point for us to think beyond the PWM model, expand our approach towards wage protection. What can we do to bring households to the level that they need?
Well, the researchers also call for a review of public housing policies. Single parents are at a disadvantage compared to partnered, widowed, or divorced parents. Current policies double the costs for them, with higher eligibility age and restrictions on house types.
It raises serious questions about housing security for those households, which already tend to have lower earning capacity because they have a single parent, as well as a fair distribution of public resources in the public housing system. Right? So our recommendation that emerges from this finding is very simple. This discrimination in housing policy targeting parents who have never been married, it must be removed.
Responding to the report, Singapore's Finance Ministry says that it may not accurately reflect basic needs due to certain assumptions, but it recognises that the report offers additional data on evolving expectations of Singaporeans, and the government regularly reviews its scope of assistance to ensure that they are relevant and enough. MOF says that the study method was dependent on group dynamics and participants' profiles and may not have fully reflected the circumstances of lower income families. It adds that there were assumptions which understated the amount of support given to those groups. And nevertheless, the Ministry of Finance says that the government is sensitive to the population's changing aspirations and will continue to support those in need through building self-resilience and strengthening family support.